I would tell you that outside of the US, the SEC case, had almost no impact on our ability to get conversations and projects going with central banks. I know here in the US, we focus a lot on the US, that's what you'd expect, but the reality is that the rest of the world does not see things the same way. I think it's been clear for a while that countries like the UK and Switzerland and Japan have been very clear that XRP is not a security.
What's up, guys? Kevin Cage here with another crypto update. Let's dive into some recent news. First up, we have James Wallace, Ripple's VP of Central Bank Engagements and CBDCs, being interviewed on CoinDesk, emphasizing the SEC case had almost no impact on Ripple's ability to get conversations and projects going with central banks. And also remember OMFIF, the Official Monetary and Financial Institutions Forum. This is an independent think tank for central banking, economic policy, and public investment, with $43 trillion at the heart of this network. And remember the annual DMI Symposium on OMFIF's website discussing central banks and digital currencies. And we can see that James Wallace of Ripple's Central Bank Engagements has been a speaker for 2 years in a row. The last DMI Symposium was just 2 months ago, where James was also a speaker, and as we scroll down, we can see for 2023, Ripple is a platinum partner. So in 2022, they showed Algorand as a symposium partner, but here I don't see Algorand as a partner, but as you go to the steering group, you can actually see Algorand right there. But looking at the DMI members, I actually don't see Algorand in this list. But Ripple is still there. And the themes being discussed at this annual DMI Symposium include central bank digital currencies, crypto assets and stablecoins, cross-border payments, distributed ledger and banking, and tokenization of capital markets. And just as Misha sharing right here, the tokenization of global illiquid assets is estimated to be a $16 trillion business opportunity by 2030. With tokenization potential of $68 trillion by 2030 in the best case scenario, in the tokenized market to be 10% of global GDP by 2030. So I think we can safely assume over $10 trillion as a tokenized market by 2030. Just as the company Ripple with Swiss-based Medico estimate the crypto custody market is expected to reach a staggering $10 trillion by 2030. We have Anthony Welfare, a central bank digital currency advisor for the company Ripple. This is why Ripple has 5 live projects and numerous more in discussion irrespective of the SEC case. Working with central banks outside of the United States focuses on the technology we bring to their challenges, how we can use our CBDC platform to support their use cases, and how Ripple and the experience of the XRP ledger makes us the best choice for stablecoin and CBDC projects. And these 5 countries are using Ripple's central bank digital currency platform that exists on top of the XRP ledger. We have the Republic of Palau, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, Montenegro, Colombia, and Bhutan. And Ripple's CBDC platform is a private network that exists on top of the XRP ledger, allowing users to seamlessly mint, manage, transact, and redeem CBDCs and stablecoins, with more than 90% of countries exploring, developing, and implementing CBDCs. And please remember that central bank digital currencies have a place. We have stablecoins, which also have a place, and we have crypto assets that have a place. CBDCs can help improve efficiency, but they still don't solve the last mile for settlement. So the CBDC platform is still powered by the XRP ledger, but we can see this is built on a new private ledger underpinned by the XRPL's core energy efficient tech. And check this out, Ripple CBDC Solutions was recently top ranked by Juniper Research. The leaderboard ranked Ripple number 1 in a field of 15 other CBDC tech providers. And they were also top ranked in CB Insight's best blockchain cross-border payments and CBDC companies. So it's interesting to note that Ripple estimates by 2030, institutional crypto custody will be a $10 trillion market, and we can see, looking at the total crypto market cap, we're just over $1 trillion today, still holding in this ascending channel. We can see 5 trillion would be right there, and we can see 10 trillion at the bottom of this channel in 2028. And in terms of tokenization of new markets entirely, new monetization opportunities, this is a big deal, and a lot of these private networks, hybrid networks, are still going to plug in to a public decentralized network for better security. So these really high estimates of 16 trillion to 68 trillion for tokenization in the future is a great thing for the crypto asset class. We have the BIS, the Bank for International Settlements, or the central bank of all central banks, last month putting out an economic report, and we can see discussing tokenization, financial market infrastructure, and a unified ledger could capture the full benefits of tokenization by combining central bank money, tokenized deposits, and tokenized assets on a programmable platform. Multiple ledgers, each with a specific use case, might coexist, interlinked by APIs to ensure interoperability as well as promote financial inclusion and a level playing field. We have XRP Darren right here. Although there are 162 official currencies around the world, of the 162, however, 47 currencies are tied to another with a fixed exchange rate. It must be a pain in the butt to be a correspondent right now managing 47 currencies, all with variable interest rates. We have shared by Moonchaser, we had David Schwartz presenting in Tokyo discussing the XRP ledger tokenizing real-world assets. We also have the company Ducati entering Web3, doing digital collectibles with the XRP ledger. And this digital collection will be hosted on the XRP ledger. We had Ripple the company and the Faster Payments Council putting out a white paper the other day. Learn why 97% believe blockchain technology and crypto will have a significant or very significant role in enabling faster payments within the next 3 years. In discussing the multiple adoption barriers, 89% point to ambiguous regulation as the main deterrent, with 33% citing regulatory clarity exclusively as their go-to-market challenge. We finally had PolySign covering XRP. I barely see them cover XRP, but this is a big deal. We can see top story of this week, XRP is not a security and why it really matters. Remember that PolySign at polysign.io is building the future of digital assets for institutions to fully leverage their digital assets. And as we scroll down, we can see Silicon Valley meeting Wall Street with David Schwartz, and then Arthur Brito, the founder and president, the co-founder of Ripple Labs, and co-designer of the XRP ledger. Alongside some heavy hitters including Tim Keeney, retired VC of Bank of New York, responsible for custodying 25% of global institutional assets. We also have shared by XRP Darren, so this is James Wallace again with an interview with CoinDesk, and he's paraphrasing a quote from Joel Katz or David Schwartz. You can issue on a private ledger or the public ledger. When you design a walled garden or a closed system, you make it really easy for the walls to come down. So I always think that David Schwartz is hinting with future interoperability with XRP specifically. We had Crypto Eddie sharing a new XRP Ledger Wave 5 grantee from France as a privacy-focused developer. Under development is a fund transfer channel to allow direct transfer of funds without revealing your wallet address. So a ZK fund transfer is a zero-knowledge proof transfer. And taking a look at the XRP price chart on the weekly time frame, we have an open weekly fair value gap at $1.10. Remember last cycle we had an open fair value gap as well that was closed perfectly with weekly candle bodies that was open since XRP's all-time high price back in 2018. And drawing a Fibonacci retracement on the 2021 high to the recent cycle low, from $1.96 to about 28 cents and dragging over, we can see that the open fair value gap at $1.10 is exactly on the 50% retracement as the previous closed fair value gap that was respected with candle bodies last cycle is exactly on the 702. If we can get through these open fair value gaps, I'll absolutely entertain an all-time high price. And my game plan, I'm not buying any XRP here. I will only buy more if we ever retest these lows at 30 cents or below. And taking a look at the Bitcoin price chart, Bitcoin has been trending sideways for about 39 days over 1 month between this range. Hopefully we get the sideways trending over. If we have a crash to go, please get it over with, because overall I think we still need to get up to that 35k level. We have open weekly fair value gaps above at 35k as well as 60,000. The 382 Fibonacci retracement where XRP has already hit is right around 35 to 36k. And we also have another open gap on the Bitcoin CME futures chart, also at 34-35k. So let's hope that this trending ends soon. If we get a pullback, I hope it finishes sooner than later because I believe Bitcoin goes up. If we follow what the last 3 cycles have done for the past 10 years, Bitcoin still reaches the 50% retracement, which is also the inverse head and shoulders target in the weekly R1, between 39k to 42k. Same thing with the Casper price chart. We have open weekly fair value gaps above at about 7 cents. So we're going to see what a Bitcoin pullback can do for some of these assets as well as we wait. The HBAR price chart has a bunch of weekly fair value gaps above. And the same thing for the Algo price chart. There's a variety of weekly fair value gaps, open liquidity gaps above, and Algo has done absolutely nothing. We're currently in this descending triangle. And we'll cover more of Algo, HBAR, and Casper in future videos. And even looking at Casper compared to XRP, XRP actually wicked as high as its weekly R2, just like a few other alts like Injective, and for Casper, that R2 is at 13 cents. And last but not least, we have iTrustCapital linked in the top of the pinned comment in the YouTube video description. I've had a crypto Roth IRA here for over 3 years. Be sure to check it out. This platform is 100% free. There are no monthly fees, no hidden fees, no annual fees or maintenance fees. There's just a 1% transaction fee if you trade just like Coinbase. Except with Coinbase, you're paying short-term and long-term capital gains. That could be 15% to 37%. Whereas a Roth IRA with iTrustCapital, all gains are 100% tax-free, so I'm paying 0% in capital gains. They just recently covered XRP and relisted it, so it's available for trading, and I actually had XRP on this platform for over 2 years during this lawsuit, so it's great to see. I personally wasn't too worried and I was willing to wait it out, and I'm just happy that overall XRP is not a security. I think this is going to set a great standard for other assets in this space. Not that the SEC won't sue other platforms for ICOs and funding, but overall knowing the token is not a security is a great thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Huge thanks to all that hit the like button. Feel free to check out the link in the top of this video description to create a free account in iTrustCapital. If you fund your account using that link, you'll also get a $100 funding reward. And once again, iTrustCapital is a regulated custodian and a qualified custodian under the SEC. If they go out of business and completely shut down, which I don't see happening because they're valued at over $1 billion, I still get my funds. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you could hit the like button, let me know your thoughts down below, and my link tree is linked in the top of this YouTube video description, with all links, crypto resources, and discounts. I'll catch you in the next one.